Tyvon Disbrowe was born with a rare condition that affected his legs. He had to use crutches and braces to walk. He faced many difficulties and obstacles in his life. He was bullied at school and felt isolated from his peers. He struggled with low self-esteem and depression. But Tyvon had a dream. He loved hockey and wanted to play it. He was inspired by his father, who was a former hockey player and coach. Tyvon watched every game on TV and learned the rules and strategies. He collected hockey cards and memorabilia. He practiced with a stick and a ball in his backyard. One day, he saw an advertisement for a local sledge hockey team. Sledge hockey is a form of ice hockey for people with physical disabilities. The players use sledges with blades to glide on the ice and two sticks with spikes to propel themselves. Tyvon was intrigued by this sport and decided to give it a try. He contacted the coach of the team and asked if he could join. The coach was impressed by Tyvon's enthusiasm and invited him to a practice session. Tyvon was nervous but excited. He borrowed a sledge and some equipment from the team and got on the ice. He felt a surge of joy and freedom as he moved on the ice. He quickly learned how to balance, steer, and shoot. He made friends with the other players, who welcomed him warmly. He felt like he belonged to a family. Tyvon joined the team and started playing in games and tournaments. He showed great skill and talent as a sledge hockey player. He scored goals, made assists and defended his net. He became one of the best players on his team and in his league. He also improved his confidence and happiness off the ice. He became more outgoing and social. He made more friends at school and in his community. He excelled in his studies and hobbies. He overcame his depression and found his purpose. Tyvon Disbrowe discovered his passion for hockey and joined a local team despite the challenges he faced. He proved that nothing can stop him from pursuing his dreams. He is an inspiration to many people who face similar difficulties in their lives. He is a hockey star. Tyvon Disbrowe had a dream of playing in the national championship and scoring the winning goal. He was not going to let his limb difference stop him from pursuing his passion for hockey. He had learned how to hold a hockey stick with his right arm, which ends just after his elbow, without any additional equipment. He had played with his cousins and uncles on the pond near his home in Barons River First Nation, a remote community on the east side of Lake Winnipeg. He had moved to Winnipeg with his family to continue his education and play hockey more often. He had joined the Selkirk Fishermen and competed in various ice and ball hockey tournaments. He had never given up or quit, even when things were difficult. His hard work and determination paid off when he got selected for the AA team of his high school. He was thrilled to be part of the team and to play with his friends. He practiced every day, improving his skills and stamina. He listened to his coaches and teammates, learning from their feedback and advice. He enjoyed every moment on the ice, feeling the adrenaline rush and the joy of scoring goals. He was especially excited when his team qualified for the national championship, which was held in Toronto. It was his first time traveling outside Manitoba, and he was eager to see the city and play against other teams from across the country. He knew it would be a tough competition, but he was confident in himself and his team. The national championship was a round-robin tournament, where each team played 4 games against different opponents. The top 4 teams would advance to the semi-finals, where they would face each other in a single elimination format. The winners of the semi-finals would play for the gold medal, while the losers would play for the bronze medal. Tyvon's team won their first 3 games, beating their rivals by a comfortable margin. They scored 15 goals and conceded only 5. Tyvon contributed 4 goals and 3 assists, playing as a forward on the first line. He was praised by his coaches and teammates for his speed, agility, and accuracy. He was also interviewed by some reporters who were impressed by his story and his performance. The 4th game was against a team from Quebec, who were also undefeated in the tournament. It was a close game, with both teams playing aggressively and defensively. The score was tied at 2-2 at the end of the third period, forcing a sudden death overtime. The first team to score would win the game and secure a spot in the semi-finals. Tyvon's team started the overtime with a power play, as one of their opponents had been penalized for tripping in the last minute of regulation time. They had a chance to end the game quickly and advance to the next round. Tyvon was on the ice with his line mates, ready to take advantage of the opportunity. The puck dropped at center ice and Tyvon's teammate won the faceoff. He passed the puck to Tyvon, who skated down the right wing with speed. He saw an opening in the defense and cut to the middle, heading towards the net. He deked past one defender and shot the puck with his left hand, aiming for the top corner of the goal. The puck flew past the goalie's glove and hit the back of the net with a loud thud. The buzzer sounded and Tyvon's team erupted in cheers. They had won the game 3-2 in overtime and advanced to the semi-finals. Tyvon had scored the winning goal. He threw his arms up in celebration and skated towards his teammates, who hugged him and congratulated him. He felt a surge of emotion as he realized he had achieved one of his dreams. He had scored the winning goal in a national championship game. He looked up at the stands and saw his parents, who had flown to Toronto to watch him play. They were smiling proudly and waving at him. He waved back and blew them a kiss. He knew they were happy for him and proud of him.